Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Now Purdy. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted.
Well, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
Love from the gun. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Nick Folk for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come up.
And got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Steal.
Jets 30-yard line.
Drill. Yellow. Here we go. Set. Drill. Black 40. Set.
Play action this time with Love. And this will be caught by Mooney.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
Yellow. Red. 60 red. Cut.
Now Love. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
19-yard line.
Let's go now. Right. Blue. 32. Ready.
Love now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Red. Blue striker. Ready. Ready. Claws red. 52. Blaster. 6. 10.
Going back to Love. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Purdy off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets had 8-3 now. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Walker gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Love. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Ready. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Falcons, 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Ready. Plus 50. Green. Black. Field. Cut.
Working out of the gun. Love. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he's brought down. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
Robinson up the middle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Right. Blue 32.
To throw now. Here's Love. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
Red 45. White. Blue striker. Black ultra. Drill 52. Hut.
Here's Love. We'll try it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Will McDonald. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Red, white, blue.
Following the interception, Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
22 meters. Ready?
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down.
6, Madden, green jack, black shut down. Drill green, red.
Love looking to throw it. Checks this one down to Robinson. Shrugs him off. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's set. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. George Pickens, 46 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Jets 14, Falcons 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. This second and 4. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Whenever we talk about the big, strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Here we go. Yellow.
Throwing. Love. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Cycle. Smash. Slice. Black ultra.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's second and 10.
White. Steal. Green dash. Drill. Good 33. Yellow. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
7-yard line.
Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Get set.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. And that is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Come on, set, check, smash. 45, what, steal, slap. Smash, red.
Now motion left with Mooney. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Yellow, 43, red, yellow.
To the air again, Love. Try to lay one up deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. The Folks kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
Second and 10. Here's Purdy. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Go ahead.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing here, Purdy. This one finds Wilson downfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. That's good for 28 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
2 yards to go, second down. Play action, now Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll try to pick it up himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Go ahead.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
First and 10 at the 37.
And London, the motion man right.
33, yellow.
Again, it's Love. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Eagle, set, 6, Mega, 45, white, black shot. Check, hot.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Dumps this one off to Algier. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch out, 22 Eagle. Let's go now. Black, next, right, zone, huge, yellow, ready.
Love. He's got this to Algier. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Red, yellow, 50, green. Drill, green. Red, cycle. Blue, striker.
To throw now, here's Love. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Yellow, 43.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Love. Incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
White, blue, 32. Ready.
Love now. That's complete to Mooney. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
95. Spike, 60.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here we go. 10 black. Green jack. You. Red, yellow, white, black, shot.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A real chance for them to start this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter.
It's a gain of 16
that play going
yards.
for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yellow.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
Back to throw, Purdy.
It's caught. Mitchell. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He finds Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Get set. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy. Dropping this underneath with Herbert.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Purdy will throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Score Jets 26, Falcons 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Blue, dog red, right, left, yellow, stand.
Working out of the gun. Love. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Red, cycle. Blue, black, steel, black. Ready.
Throwing. Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
36-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. His throw incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The Jets on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Purdy. That is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So well done there. These punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Here's Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Love looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Ready, drill, green, black 40, steel, black, white. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Complete to Drake London.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
A gain of 13 yards.
Set, ready.
First down.
Love from the gun. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Jets are going to take